Hi, everybody, and welcome. We are surrounded today by pageantry and tradition. Check out this scene. We've got high hopes for another exciting college football game. And today we've got a collision between two teams in Conference USA, as we're going to see the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders taking on the UTEP Miners. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Blue Raiders will kick this deep to begin the game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. The Miners offense in a tricky spot here thanks to that poor return. And Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. I mean, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
And the Miners will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team. I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Battiato. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Tackle is made at the 46-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. The back's got it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Important third down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Now the important point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
That makes the score. Middle Tennessee, 7, UTEP, 0.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Lightners' offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that short completion. Back to pass. It's Locklear. And the receivers got it. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
He hands it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The ball is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Quarterback operating an empty set. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pass ball is incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. And Kirk, it's Middle Tennessee with the lead right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. The Lightners will have to kick this away. Money comes for his second punt of the game. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw. It's Battiato. Not able to connect. Incomplete. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Good enough for first down yardage.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
The Blue Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. Hands off to the left. He's brought down out at the 46.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here comes a handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They'll kick it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. UTEP's offense is back out there now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Looking downfield, it's Locklear. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. Middle Tennessee offense back on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And they'll give it to the back. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Tackle is made at the 40-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Scanning the field. It's Spaziato. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finding some room at the 25. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Blue Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0.
That makes the score Middle Tennessee 14, UTEP 0.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Timeout, UTEP.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Locklear. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Kelly. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. To throw, it's Battiato. Can't find anybody on third down. Throws it away. And now fourth down coming up.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
The Blue Raiders will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Kicks it a little too far. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Drive start to the 25. So it's first down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from El Paso. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And the Miners will kick this away to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Blue Raiders offense back on the field now. We get the second half started with a running play. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. How about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Blue Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Battiato. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The Blue Raiders keep the football on the move. And now the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. And now they run the draw play. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
First down at 10. Grab behind the line. It's Butler. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. To the end zone, but incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incompletion makes it second down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee State. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0.
That makes the score Middle Tennessee 21, UTEP 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Miners offense is back out on the field. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The Miners will come to the line to run the hurry up. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
He's tackled at the 25-yard line. Third down coming up.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Running play called on 3rd and short. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A running play called on 4th down. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Let's see go on the move, launching deep. The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand, you got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackle made after just a short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. UTEP's offense is back out there now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Locklear. It's a quick grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The Middle Tennessee offense back on the field now. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the Blue Raiders begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.